Leeske trying to chase it down, but David Berman prevents him to get to it.
Boy, you gotta respect the job that Danny Halber's doing down here on the defensive end against Connor Gill. Two-time All-American, most valuable player freshman year in the NCAA championship game. It's been a great matchup to watch.
Again, with this game winding down in the third quarter, player stays on the field or even shorter now. Matt Monfett, Leeske, and they'll set it again with Dan Doty. Monfett is number 18 on the right wing. Here's Leeske's shot.
Moeller in the unsettled.
And Virginia quickly the other way. Now they'll pull it out. How do you get something going? Here's Moeller. How about that? They looked like they were going to run a patient offense. John Enberg came on, Moeller felt him, and then took it straight to the cage.
Just a heartbreaking goal on the Duke sideline. Yeah, they have the 6 defensive players on the field, but there's really a breakdown in communication. He leaves Moeller wide open, and of course Brendan finishes the shot off. Very alert play on the part of Brendan Moeller. Not a very alert play on the part of the Duke team defense.
And important for the Cavaliers, that goal now a 2-goal working margin at 10-8.
Great face-off.
Cassis. On the face-off. There is a flag.
It's in the goal. It's in the goal.
And we were talking about Cassis. Where has he been all day? Well, he says, okay, it's my time now.
We can show you this goal right from the get-go. Kevin Cassis, just a single effort. But again, the ball hits the ground. He recovers it, puts the ball in the back of net, and draws a penalty.
Went through 5 guys. Number 2 in the nation in face-offs. There he is, number 12, Kevin Cassis, the junior from Port Jefferson Station, New York.
Comstock High School. Must have heard you motivating him up here, Mike.
48 career goals.
Remember, we've got a man-up face-off here.
18 on the season.
1-minute penalty on Nathan Kenny. Critical face-off. Oh, wow.
And how about Virginia on that face-off? DeVilliers.
They call a violation on DeVilliers, I think, for touching the ball with his hand. Duke ball up for about 55 seconds.
Here comes Cassis. Let's quickly get down to Jim.
Guys, both coaches are fairly unhappy with the way their teams are clearing the ball. Most of the clears have come off unsettled situations. As you've seen, both coaches, Mike Pressler and Dom Sarge, are trying to get their guys to be more patient clearing. Of course, all you have to do is have Brendan Moeller, Kevin Cassis roll down the field, and that'll solve that problem.
And how about Dan Tremonti?
Dan Tremonti from Alex Leeske. Great look, over the top. Stick-to-stick pass. The shooter didn't even have to move his stick to receive the pass. Here it is. Leeske, a perfect feed. Tremonti cocks and puts the ball on the ground.
You related this sport to basketball. Leeske at times reminds me of a point guard. Knows where everybody is.
Very good analogy, Mike.
10-10. We're even. And Virginia's got it. Steve Holmes, number 7. Under 3 minutes now to play in this third quarter.
You sense Duke has fought back time and time again to tie the game. They just can't get that next goal to push them over the hump.
Virginia with its top line on. That means A.J. Shannon.
That's a quick double team. They recovered well.
Shannon beats Devin Ray. And another save by A.J. Kinsell, number 31, the goal for Duke.
Picked up where he left off Friday night, Mike. Unsettled. Great look.
Oh, and Leeske lost his footing. Alex Leeske slipped, but Duke retains possession. This is Monfett, who's running around while
finishing the substitution.
Duke makes some personnel adjustments.
Shamati needs help. He's indicated he'd like to come off and get a blow. Sort of respect that, you know, it's team first. I need help, get me off for a blow.
Second half, Duke has 9 shots, Virginia has 8. And it's all tied at 10. So some fresh legs on. Rukowski is on, Regan is in. Monfett stays on the field.
Oh, nice stick, Trey Whitty.
Rukowski recovers. This is Regan, who had 3 goals in the first half. Monfett, and we're down to about a minute left to play here in this third quarter.
A little different look on the part of Duke. Back in the more traditional offensive set with 2 attackmen behind the cage, as opposed to their invert look.
Regan, nice pass.
Great look.
And the shot by Brennan sails over the pipe.
Pair of Long Island products teaming up well on that look. Over the cage on the shot.
48 seconds now.
Boy, if you're wearing blue here, Mike, you either want to. I want to come in at the quarter 10-10 or up a goal. The last thing I want to do is give Virginia another possession here. Basketball analogy, we want the last shot here.
30 seconds to play in the quarter.
Leeske off the ball.
Leeske, a shot, he scores! Alex Leeske scores again today.
For the first time today, Duke goes on top. Alex makes a heads-up play coming from behind the cage. A beautiful feed, and then a great finish.
What a game Leeske is playing. He has 3 goals and 3 assists. And as you said, with 25 seconds left in the third quarter, he has given Duke an 11-10 advantage over Virginia.
Here's that look. Watch David Berman. Oh, you can't see it there. David Berman sort of cheated upfield, thinking he's going to go the other way. Great move to the ball. We're at 20 seconds now.
Not a lot of time to do something. De Villiers.
Oh, that's Hauber again.
Hauber and Gill really going at it.
Oh.
Under 10 seconds.
Oh, neat effort. Neat effort over there.
Cassis. Boy, great effort to try to get it to Matt Monfett as the third quarter comes to a close. And here on the campus of Duke University, this partisan Blue Devil crowd likes what has happened in the third quarter, and that is that Duke has taken the lead. We're headed to the fourth and final period. The Blue Devils on top of the Cavaliers, 11-10. We'll be back in just a moment.
You have reached a gecko. You probably wanted Geico, which could save you hundreds on car insurance. Don't be embarrassed. Happens all the time. Have a nice day.
Geico. A 15-minute call could save you 15% or more on car insurance. Still paying too much for car insurance? Geico. A 15-minute call could save you 15% or more.
Food Line will rustle you up a roast or ground beef or hurt near any cut you got a hankering for.
They've got a good selection, and I can usually find everything I'm looking for.
We got ribeye, tenderloin, T-bone, New York strip, pork chops, hamburger, any kind of chicken you want, family pack, small pack, sausage, lunch meat, grilling steaks, even turkeys. If I don't have it, I'll cut it. We got it all.
We buy mostly chicken, but also beef, pork chops.
Next time you come to Food Line, why don't you try our pork chops? You'll be living high on the hog.
NASCAR tears into California this weekend on your local Fox station.
On the next Beyond the Glory, Kobe Bryant was destined to be an NBA legend.
Nobody could touch him, nobody could stop him.
But his desire to be the best clashed with his fellow superstar.
He needs to learn how to use everybody else.
And almost brought a franchise to its knees.
You know, they're like worrying about whose team it is.
It's a story of talent and ego. Kobe Bryant, Beyond the Glory, Sunday on Fox Sports Net.
The 2002 ACC Lacrosse Championships are brought to you by Alltel, Aquafina, Chick-fil-A, Food Lion, Geico Direct, and Pepsi. Injured early in this game, All-ACC performer Mark Kuntz.
He's got a stick in his hand, Mike, but it's the wrong one. It's a crutch. It's not a lacrosse stick. 15 minutes left to go. My best defenseman on the sidelines, obviously an area concerned. His replacement, David Berman, was beaten for that last goal, and the team slide didn't result. I'm sure Dom's a little bit concerned here.
Cassis and de Villiers on the face-off as we set to begin the fourth quarter.
It's a war. That's a flat-out war.
I really think the intensity will start to build here as we get down to it to decide this ACC championship. What a great game it has been so far.
I continue to stress that this thing stays close, with Duke with a lead, their face-off proficiency could be a major, major factor.
Mike Hogwood, Dick Adele, Jim Noble with you. Just under 15 minutes to play to decide the 2002 ACC Lacrosse Championship. Nice pass to Monfort inside, and there's the Virginia defense.
Quick clear, Billy Gladding.
Gladding, who scored the first 2 goals of the game. Now working against Keeney. A.J. Shannon has just come back in. He's got it now as Virginia making some substitutions.
They've got their top line on the field. They've got the personnel they want out there. Gladding, Rotelli, and Shannon. And
here is Rotelli. A shot and a nice save by Kinsell.
Tremendous form. He's got his stick out, his foot behind his stick. Watch this Virginia ride, though.
Kinsell has made a difference.
Oh.
There it is again.
Open goal. Open goal. AJ, nice reaction in the open field.
And just misses Keeney on that pass.
Michael, there's a long way to go. But if Duke is unsuccessful, one of the problems has been their inability to clear the ball successfully.
Let's take a look at the third quarter stats. Look at the ground balls.
Look at the ground balls. I mean, you know, that's just a heart measurement, and certainly Duke is way up in that category. They got to clear the ball with more efficiency. They can't give these possessions away as easily as they are.
Ahead for Virginia, Leibowitz, number 31. Connor Gill.
This has been a great matchup all day.
Has been all over him all day long. Look at Hauber and Gill. There's a shot by Gill.
Hit the pipe. Duke's closest to the ball here.
Boy, you don't think these two teams won a championship? Did you see him dive for that?
Wow. Hey, you don't become a two-time first-team All-American by giving the ball up here. He's taking the challenge on, off pipe hits it, and then Duke beats him to the sideline over here. Possession Devils, 1-goal lead.
Making the play is Dan Shamati, who has played well today. And how about this guy, number 10, Regan. Haven't talked about Jimmy too much in the second half, but he had 3 first-half goals. Monfort on the right side. Shamati back to Sadisher. Duke content to be patient with the 1-goal lead.
This is Duke lacrosse, Mike. It's how they got here. It's how they won the ACC championship last year. Shamati with an advantageous matchup. He's short against short. As is Jimmy Regan. Trey Whitty on the double.
This is Regan. Nice move by Regan. Shot, he scored. That's his 4th goal of the game. He came in with only 2 on the season, 4 today. What a story, Jimmy Regan, the senior from Manhasset, New York.
I guess Mike Pressler's got my vote for Coach of the Year. I think this guy comes in, Regan comes in with 2 goals on the season. With 11 minutes and 52 seconds to go, he's got 4 goals and an assist. Maybe none more important than that. Look at the placement of that left-handed shot. Off Tillman's left hip, a perfect shot.
I'm sure Pressler's saying, where have you been all year?
Awfully important face-off, they all are. De Villiers on the win. But that's Duke on the ride.
Virginia undefeated, favored to win the national championship. How big of a win would this be for Duke if they can hang on for 11 minutes and 39 seconds?
Hey, only the true believers gave them a I don't think a lot of people thought they'd win Friday night, and yet at 5-5 with so many close losses, you know, they're at 5-5, and their playoff lives are you know, staring them in the eyes, and you know, they come at that the win in the last second or in sudden death on Friday night, and then the Courage are coming back here several times, and now they sit with a 2-goal lead at home.
We talked about Regan. He only had 15 goals in his career now. Here's Connor Gale for Virginia. And again, they can't get it past Kinsell.
I don't think that was Connor's best shot. I'd like to give AJ credit for the save. Connor hit AJ on that shot. Chris Rotelli. Boy, you sort of.
AJ Shannon now on the left side.
Billy Gladding, who started the game with 2 goals.
Virginia needs some offense now. Time not yet a factor. This is Christmas. Christmas, what a move, what a shot.
Wow.
Christmas now a multi-goal game. He's got 2.
Hey, Mike, speed kills. Speed kills. He just, Johnny just takes off from what we call X behind the cage, and it's a foot race. See ya. Turns that corner, squares his shoulders, and I'll tell you, watch this. Watch this again. And the neat thing about Johnny, he's not looking at a slide come. He could be crucified there by a defensive slide. And the only thing he's looking at is AJ Kinsell and putting the ball by him into the back of the net.
And the man he beat is a Ferrari, Michael Ferrari.
Oh, big face-off. De Villiers comes up big a couple times in a row here.
And you kind of sense maybe the momentum shifting back to Virginia. This is only the 3rd time this year that Duke has had at least 12 goals. So some credit to Duke, but Virginia.
Some credit to Jimmy Regan, huh?
And Jimmy Regan, wow, 4 goals today.
Oh.
Again, another player goes down. Jared Little. Double team. Connor Gale picks it up.
Brendan Moeller.
Moeller, he's got some speed too.
Good decision. He knew he didn't have enough angle. It was a low percentage shot, and he decided against it.
Rivoli. Joe Rivoli, he's going to try to show his speed and get a shot off, and can't do it as he was trying to beat Bill Garish, number 41 of Duke.
Amazing to see here, and you're seeing it with Rakowski and Montfort on one end, and Christmas and Yavoli on the other end. They're all freshmen, Mike, and they're going to them at key points in the game. I guess 15, 16 games into the season, you're no longer a freshman.
I would say you're exactly right on that.
Key players on both ends of the field, young kids.
Shot, and again, Kinsell is there. Russo couldn't get it to go. Here comes Ray of Duke. And the Blue Devils will make some substitutions. One of them, Regan, number 10. He's back
That's
on.
no surprise, Mike.
If you got a guy who's hot, go to him. And that's what Mike Pressler is doing. Shamati is also back on for Duke.
Look for a lengthy possession, trying to find the matchup I want. Terrence Keeney's not out there at this point in time.
Here's Monfort.
Getting a well-deserved rest.
Monfort having a tough time getting around David Berman.
Crowd wants a push call. I think it's a great no call there. Let him play.
Regan over to Satisher. And you're right, Duke is going to be very, very patient here.
And you're also buying some time for your other midfield line to get a quality rest here. They may bring him in on the fly.
Brennan, nice pass to Regan. Oh, he doesn't get this one to go. Saved by Johnson. Regan had an opportunity.
That he did, Mike.
Rotelli is back on. Connor Gill is there, and there is a flag.
There's too many men on the blue, and they can only have 6 defenders down there. They have 7. They're going to get down for 30 seconds here. Error over here at the substitution box.
Let's go down to Jim Noble. Jim?
Guys, we've seen a lot of players slipping today, and here's a possible reason why. Lacrosse players are notorious for wearing AstroTurf shoes on natural grass surfaces because, frankly, a lot of the fields you play on are kind of burnt out and hard, and the turf shoe works better. But this is really what you need here at Koskinen, this football-type cleat. This grass is so lush and so green. It's probably the nicest field anybody's played on this year, and the players aren't used to it, and they're slipping down.
Good point, Jimmy. I think we've seen more slippage today than we saw Friday night in or after the rain. 32nd man up for Virginia.
We'll see if the Cavaliers can make something of it. This is Christmas. Rotelli is number 25. And the shot is scored by A.J. Shannon, the junior from Canada. He's got a multi-goal game.
He's got a left-handed rocket. There's no... Here we see A.J., a left-handed rocket, and actually Danny Halber in that situation sort of stepped out of the way, giving him a clear look to the cage. If Danny had stayed where he was, I doubt that A.J. would have shot it because he would have deflected off of it.
Second goal of the day for A.J. Shannon. He's got 1 assist as well.
We're all even,
and guess
buddy.
what? I was going to say, guess what? Again. We are all tied here at 12. 7:24 to be played here in the fourth quarter.
A legal procedure call on the face-off against the University of Virginia, possession to Duke.
Number 12 for Duke is Kevin Cassis.
Our buddy Keeney back. This is one of 2 lines that have played pretty evenly for the Devils.
Duke had a 2-goal advantage here in this fourth quarter. Here's Leeske.
Actually, their only advantage of the game, Mike. Let's see if they can get it back.
Monfort on the right side. Cassis. This is Keeney, number 43. Good movement by the Devils.
Virginia's in a zone defense. They've changed the look here. Duke has got to be patient. They've got to overlook a side. This is not the typical man-to-man look that they faced earlier.
And we'll see how they attack it. Looking for an opening in that zone. Here's Keeney trying to make a spin move. Keeney, a shot, it's over the cage. Well, Keeney went high with that shot, way high.
There goes that scouting report down the drain again. So Jimmy accurately reported Mike wants him to put that ball on the ground.
Monfort now on the right side.
Someone's had trouble on that bounce shot off the ground turf there.
Cassis.
We're still in a zone. Virginia's still in his own defense.
Leeske, who's really showed his speed today. And there is a shot. It goes wide from Rukowski.
Oh, wow. Fred Hughes gets a heads-up play on the backup. He's closest to the ball when it went out of bounds, and it's going to be a Virginia ball.
Just under 6 minutes to play.
We don't want that to happen. That shouldn't happen in that situation there.
You see Tillman Johnson walking it out.
Possessions become so critical here. We need great decisions, clearing decisions, offensive decisions. You know, this is end game now. 5.5 minutes to go.
Leibowitz to Gill.
Christmas
now
off
Christmas,
the ball.
nice move. Christmas can't get the shot. Rivoli was almost there. Now the shot, and it just bounces over the cage. Eric Leibowitz.
Great look to Eric. That's a great look. And a good shot. They get it back.
Virginia maintains possession. A.J. Shannon.
Leibowitz running in place of Billy Gliding. Otherwise, it's the first midfield line.
Or not a good shot at all.
Not a good shot, but they get it back. It's well backed up, which Duke wasn't at the other end. Remember, Shannon desperately wants his left hand.
Trying to get in position to use it, and you know, Duke has that scouting report. Here's
trouble.
Christmas.
Here's trouble.
Christmas, the shot, he scores, Virginia leads. What a move by Christmas.
Michael, you can't, Johnny Christmas in time and space is trouble, and they got him the ball, give him a chance to get this, a couple of those moves going, and he's deaf here. Look out, moving left, and comes back with a sort of a high to low shot, and we can look at it again. Good change of direction to get advantage on his defender, and then he goes high to low to beat A.J. Kinsell and to give Virginia back that 1-goal lead.
John Christmas with 3 goals on the afternoon. What a season he's had.
No call.
Let's go down to Jim Noble.
Mike, John Christmas, as you know, is the ACC Freshman of the Year, but he's a very accomplished 3-sport athlete. In fact, he was Athlete of the Year at his high school, Lower Merion, outside of Philadelphia, which wouldn't be such a big thing, except 4 years ago, another guy who was Athlete of the Year at Lower Merion, he plays in the NBA now. You might know him, Kobe Bryant, perhaps.
Yeah, they've produced a few. Yeah, we heard.
Tough violation there. Push call on Duke to give face-off to Virginia.
Duke's defense really important now, trying to hold Virginia to that 1-goal lead. It's 13-12. Approaching the 4-minute mark in this game.
Billy Gliding well rested.
Rivoli also got some rest.
I don't like this matchup at all. This is an attackman being played by a short pole.
Devin Ray is on Rivoli.
That's trouble.
And Rivoli knew he had a matchup that he wanted.
Mike, you don't get many of those. When you do get one, you want to take advantage of it. And of course, Johnny Christmas hustling the line to get another possession. Virginia playing Duke and the clock here as we're under 4 minutes. Shannon looking for his left hand.
What's the strategy here for Virginia? Do you go real patient now with the goal lead, 3.5 to go?
I don't know. With the tools that they have, I don't think it's too early to sit on it. Keep on going to the goal, but don't turn the ball over like that.
Kinsell comes up with it on the turnover, and here comes Duke. Ahead to Ray, number 44. Blue Devils trail by 1, and there's going to be a timeout called for Duke.
Super catch by Devin Ray to make a successful clear there. That ball was high. He got up and brought it down, and a timeout to just get a little bit reorganized here.
Now you're Mike Pressler. Your team's down 1, 3:17 left. What do you tell them?
Well, one thing I know that I'm not going to change the way I play. I'm a possession-oriented